Hello everybody and welcome back to another day at the Tarot Cottage. I'm back again today with another pick a card reading. My name is Amy. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much for being a part of this community, being a part of this channel. I appreciate your presence here so much. You guys have made a huge difference in my life. You guys make me laugh and cry. I recognize some of you guys now in the comment section. I love seeing people coming back day to day. The energy you guys give off is incredible. So thank you so much for your support of me and this channel. I love you so much. If you're finding yourself on my channel for the first time today, welcome. We are a space of inclusivity, light, and love. I do daily pick-a-card readings here. So if you're into tarot, please, sorry, that's my dog. If you're into tarot, into spirituality, please pull up a chair, grab yourself a cup of tea, and we'll have a little chat. We're all friends here at my table. So today's pick-a-card reading, we're taking a look at the past, present, and future of this connection. So where is this connection headed? What is going to be the final outcome of this situationship, of this connection of yours that you're holding in your mind right now? It can be any situation, no contact, you could be dating, it doesn't really matter. What is going to be the final outcome, the past, present, and future? We have 3 piles today. Pile number 1 with the scorpion and the purple lily. Pile number 2 with the mouse spirit and the white lily. And pile number 3 with the hummingbird and the pink lily. And if you guys have been here before, you know I don't like to waste time. I like to jump right into the pile. So if you already know which pile or piles are calling out to you, my timestamps are listed below. I'm going to jump right into Scorpion number 1 for everybody. And I will take a second here though to mention that I am on Instagram. So if you are on Instagram, please find me over there. I do offer a chance to win a monthly free mini reading. So please head on over there if you're interested in that. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into pile number 1, the past, present, and future of this connection. Hello everybody in pile 1. I hope you guys are doing amazing today. You guys were drawn to the scorpion spirit and this purple lily. And we're taking a look at the past, present, and future, most importantly, of this connection. The scorpion is truly about passion and dominance. There's a lot of sexually charged energy associated with this spirit animal. So I feel like there's a lot of fire between you and your person. I feel like there's a lot of sexual tension, a lot of passion. Kind of feels kind of almost a little bit dangerous. Maybe this person is really, really emotional, a water sign perhaps, Scorpio obviously, but just a highly intense, feels like a really intense connection. You know, everything is kind of in high gear with this person. So let's take a look at the past, present, and future of this connection. Take a look at the draw. Oh, we have the Temperance card coming out for the past position here. Four of Cups for the present position. We're going to get out a few cards and then we're going to talk about Five of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. The Two of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. On the back of the deck, we have the Five of Wands. So let us talk about, I'm going to get a little bit more clarity here in a moment, but let's talk about the past, present, and future of this connection. So let's look over here at the past of this connection. So we have the Temperance card and we have this Hanged Man. So it feels like this connection may be in disconnect right now. You guys might not be in contact with this person. And the reason I feel that way is because right here in the present position, we have this Four of Cups and the Two of Cups. It shows a lot of longing for you. It shows, or you could be longing for this person. The Two of Cups is truly a soulmate card, a real card that represents relationships and love and deep love. And having it, you know, clarifying the Four of Cups there. The Four of Cups is about that boredom, that loss, you know, really focusing on what you don't have anymore, being stuck in a moment that's just makes you feel kind of icky. That's the sense I'm getting. And they've been stuck in this feeling for a while. So I do feel like this is a no contact situation for some of you guys. We have the Hanged Man here in the past position showing me that they've been spending a lot of time kind of holding back from this connection, holding back from sharing their true feelings with you, pouring all of that love, pouring all of that information into you with this Temperance card. They've been holding back, kind of letting the universe take charge. And I use the universe in quotation marks over here when you guys can't see my hands, because you guys truly are the people that create your future. You are the universe. You are the ones that are manifesting your life. So hanging yourself up there, waiting for the perfect moment, truly never, it doesn't usually help. It doesn't usually propel you into your future. And I feel like that's what this person's been doing. They've been holding back, but spending a lot of time currently, especially right now, thinking about you, thinking about this connection, really pondering the depth of this connection, I feel. I'm going to get a few more cards for clarity here. The Ace of Pentacles. And the Eight of Wands. So I feel like this person has come forward in the past with an offer. And maybe the offer came in very, very quickly. Maybe you guys had a relationship in the past that was very passionate. Or they came to this realization that there was just a lot of passion between the two of you, a lot of fire between the two of you. And they would like to see some closure with you right now. They're thinking about that right now in the current position. They're thinking about closure with you. And they're really, truly heartbroken with this Three of Swords about not getting the chance to be with you in the current energy here. So I don't feel like you guys are currently together. There's a lot of sadness and heartbreak associated with the Three of Swords. There's a sense of an apology needing to come through as well, perhaps for not acting upon their passions in the past. And with the World card, you know, they desperately want success with you. They want to see closure with you, and they want, you know, to celebrate with you. They truly feel like you guys are destined to be with that Two of Cups there. So when we're moving into the future of this connection, into this future energy here, we've got a few things to talk about. So we do have the Queen of Cups on the back of the deck, so I'm going to pull that out. So let's talk about the future. Oh, and the King of Cups. Okay, so let's talk about this, you guys. Let's talk about the future of this connection. We're seeing that in the current position, there's a lot of sadness, a lot of heartbreak, some disconnect, and a lot of desire to come back together. But here in the future position, let's look at how they're feeling. So we're going to start here with this Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. They really want to come forward with an offer. There could be a financial component that's holding them back from moving forward, or some sort of earthly, something holding them back on the earthly realm that isn't, you know, that makes them feel like they have a lack within themselves, like they don't have enough to offer with this Five of Pentacles. It truly is about feeling a lack within themselves. It's a feeling of poverty. It's a feeling of emotional poverty. We have this Ace of Pentacles. So the future could hold an opportunity for this person and for yourself. But patience, I feel, is going to be paramount in this connection. And the reason I say that is because we do have this Seven of Pentacles and we have this Death card coming out as well here in these positions. And when I'm looking at all of these energies together, I see that, you know, patience is really paramount in this connection, and you've had to be really patient with this person. I feel with this Seven of Pentacles sitting here, I feel like you guys have had to, it's like becoming impatient. You guys don't want to wait anymore for this. And this person, you know, truly in the future, this connection needs to have a complete transition, a transformation with this Death card. People get really scared when they see the Death card, but it's truly about moving. It's about breaking things down that aren't serving you so that you can start fresh somewhere else. These energy, oops, sorry guys. These energies of the past, of feeling all that passion that they have nowhere to put, of, you know, feeling this sadness of being disconnected from you, aren't serving them, is not serving this connection, is not moving you guys forward. And they're really focused on, here with this back of deck energy, you know, they're focused on the fact that maybe you guys have a lot of suitors, perhaps. The Five of Wands is about competition and about conflict in that sense. So you guys could have a lot on the go. Maybe you guys have other people that you're seeing, and that really plays on your person's self-worth. It really plays on their ability to feel like they can come forward. So they know that a shift is needed here. So patience to accept this person's offer coming in, because I feel like it's going to take a while for them to offer you this Ace of Pentacles. And when they do come forward with it, they're going to be guarding their heart because they're feeling less than with that Five of Pentacles. They know that there needs to be a shift. So they may come forward with an offer that is maybe not emotional. Maybe they'll be really watching how they play things, because they're concerned about they're concerned about whether or not they can come out on top in this situation. But ultimately, this connection has a potential to have a lot of love between the two of you. I pulled the King and the Queen of Cups. Soulmate energy here, yin-yang type of energy. You guys could rule together with so much depth of love. You could definitely both be water signs. You could both be Scorpios perhaps, but I really feel like your person could be a Scorpio, really, or a Pisces, really wanting to, I feel like your person might be a Pisces. I feel like the divine masculine energy here could be a Pisces. And I feel like the potential for this connection in the future is very strong, but patience is going to be required with the Seven of Pentacles for that offer to come through. And there does need to be a shift in energy for sure. This person needs to shift themselves out of this feeling of loss, out of this feeling of sadness, into action. So let's ask that question next. Let's ask the question, their next move. What is this person's next move for the immediate, for the present moment? What is going to be their next move, Spirit? The Judgment card, Resurrection. Ace of Cups. Someone's coming forward with an offer for their next move. The Judgment card is about that resurrection, is about a new beginning. It's about rising, like transforming like the butterfly that this connection needs to be. It's coming from such a different, from an earthbound stage, and it needs to be brought into the ethereal, it needs to come, the transformation needs to begin. This Ace of Cups promises an emotional new start, and we also have the World card. So, in the future position, you could have a lot of success with this person. You could have a real soulmate connection. The World is about success, about closure, about world travel, and it's about revealing those hidden feelings inside of you. On the back of the deck, I will mention that your person is feeling currently kind of low. We have that Five of Pentacles. We have the Five of Pentacles here, and we have the Five of Wands. Fives are really all about conflict and disagreements and feeling less than. And I feel like this person right now in the current energy doesn't have the, I want to use the word cojones, but that's such a terrible word. They don't have, the gumption to come forward at this moment in time. They want to, and they're thinking about coming forward with this emotional new love offer, and there's a lot of potential here. But the thing about tarot is that it's all about action, inspired thought that leads to action. So your person is currently thinking about it. They're thinking about coming forward, but they are kind of stuck in that sadness mode today. But the future looks like you guys are going to have to wait a little bit before this offer comes in. But it is a potential, like when they come forward with it, there is a lot of potential here. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept help from other people. So that is a message perhaps for your person, this could be if someone from your friend group. I just lost one. Just grab it. So it was the separation card. So I definitely feel like you guys are not in contact right now for some of you. Always take what resonates in my readings and leave what does not. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And with that Two of Cups sitting there in the present moment, they truly fantasize about that life with you, about marriage, about, ending up with you. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And also on the back of the deck, I should mention, this could be the one. Again, lots of potential. Lots of potential. I know that people come here wanting absolutes, yeses or nos. And a lot of times you can see them. People are very absolute in their feelings. But tarot is a snippet of energy in the direct moment. And when we're looking, it is about action. Your person's feelings, they could shift into gear tomorrow and come forward with an offer for you. Ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. So, we have the let your friends help you and the ask for help here. So, you guys could have common friends together. You guys could have like a common link that would be able to move this connection along if you sought that out and reached out for that help. Relationship patterns. It takes strength and courage to recognize the need for change. And that is so apt for this current energy right now. This person is stuck in it. They're stuck in that feeling of the Three of Swords. They're stuck in that longing for you with the Two of Cups. And with that Four of Cups, you know, that apathy, they need to recognize that this is a pattern that needs to be broken. That world, the Death card is about breaking those patterns that are no longer serving you. Have patience coming up underneath the Seven of Pentacles about that patience. Spirit is so funny sometimes. They make me laugh with their obvious, you know, hit over the heads with their information. The fact that these cards line up so perfectly just makes me giggle sometimes. Having patience, you're going to have to be patient with this person in order for that offer to come through, because they're working through it right now. Simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. That's truly about putting yourself in a high vibration so that you're in a position to receive love and wonderful offers when they present themselves. We also have demonstrate love at the back of the deck. Again, more of that kindness, that loving energy. So if this person was able to say anything to you right this moment, what would they say? They would say that they are forever yours, that something is holding them back, and they've made their bed, and now they have to lie in it, is what they're saying right now for this current energy. So these cards are for how they're currently feeling, these feeling cards, or how they're currently feeling. They're kind of stuck in a negative place, a negative mindset today. I'm a different person than you remember. So this could be somebody, again, from your friend group from the past that never quite made it into a romantic realm, that never got off the ground. They should have communicated those passionate feelings that the Eight of Wands represents at the beginning of your reading here. I have things left that I need to say to you. On the back of the deck, it's always been you. Soulmate energy, very strongly indicated here. This person's always had feelings for you. Oh, you are my soulmate. Yeah, Spirit's like, yeah. This is their soulmate. Let them know. You see right through me. And I need to love you. Please let me do it. Just let me do it. It will never be over between us. Ever, ever, ever. I'll get one more for you guys. Ooh. I was stupid. And on the back of the deck, we have get out of my head. Because currently we have that Four of Cups. It really true. And the Three of Swords. So it really truly talks about the sadness, the longing, you know, thinking about you constantly, all of those wonderful feelings. And that was sarcasm. I'm sorry. Get some charms for you guys. Oops. I just lost one on the floor, so that must be yours. Hold on, I'll grab it. Okay, so it was the Three of Cups, you guys. So I'll get you two more. Oh, that one came out, the Five of Wands. Which is interesting, guys, because that was what was on the back of that deck, was the Five of Wands. You know, which is, you know, the back of deck energy for me is truly just a sort of overhaul of how they're currently feeling. So they are feeling like they're in competition with you. There could be a third party here with this Three of Cups, which is why they're feeling like that competition. Maybe you're out socializing with people, and, you know, they've had to move away from you in the past. They've had to move away from this situation. It's been very difficult for them. But the Moon in that card really shows me that they want to move away from the masks that they're wearing and reveal more truth to you. But they are seeing a lot of conflicts, and they are seeing a lot of obstacles in the path towards you. They are seeing that they're in competition for you, and it's weighing on their nerve. We have U and N or Z, whatever you see. We have a guitar today. We have the Pentacle, which is interesting because we did have, you know, the Ace of Pentacles coming up in your future. So an offer may be coming in, but again, it may not be an emotional offer right off the bat. They're going to be guarding their heart a little bit. 1977 is the date on here. We have the chain. Soulmates are really indicated to me by the chain. I also think about, you know, being tethered to someone. It's like devil energy, being stuck to someone and not being able to let go. Maybe not even understanding the message. Maybe not even, not understanding the depth of the connection and not knowing why you can't let go of this person. We have this shell, and shells for me remind me of the High Priestess. It's because you can't see the inner workings of that shell. You can't see what's hiding inside the innermost center of this shell. But this one has a hole in it. This person wants to express themselves. They feel like there's something missing from their lives. Okay, group number one, that is your reading today. the past, present, and future of this connection. If this resonated with your situation, please leave me a comment in the comment section, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell and the like button. And if you're on Instagram, head on over there and check me out on Instagram. Otherwise, I hope to see you guys here on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I will move on to the next group, and I hope to see you guys again. Bye, guys. Hello, everybody in group 2. I hope you're doing excellent today. You guys were drawn to the mouse spirit and this beautiful white lily, and this is your reading, the past, present, and future of this connection. I just literally spilt my tea everywhere, so it might look a little damp here. Glad it didn't happen on camera, so just bear with me for a moment while I make sure everything's not soaked. The mouse spirit makes me feel like this person has the ability to kind of run when things get a little bit scary or if things get intense. This person might have the propensity to disappear at times, or perhaps that's your energy. Maybe you get scared and kind of have an have an ability to just kind of get out while the getting is good. It kind of gives me that impression. It makes me think of someone who is really aware of you, somebody who's keeping a watchful eye on you as well. This may be a situation that is no contact, but we'll see what the rest of your cards say. It just feels like someone who is very observant, who has the ability to kind of watch from the sidelines without being noticed and to get out while the getting is good. So let's take a look at the past, present, and future of this connection. We'll get out some cards and then we're going to talk about them. I'm like paranoid now that my table is wet and that we're going to have issues with my cards because I love them so much. Okay, so past, present, and future of this connection. And we'll put a little trigger warning. If I don't see movement, if I don't see something, I will be honest. We have the Nine of Pentacles. In the past position, we have the Strength card in the present position. Could be dealing with a Leo here. Temperance in the future position. And clarifying that Nine of Pentacles. The Fool. Clarifying the Strength card. The King of Swords. And clarifying that Temperance card, the Five of Swords. On the back of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So let's talk about now this person's feelings and how the past, present, and future of this connection. So we're going to start over here with the Ace of Pentacles, the back of the deck energy that really represents, their current state, your person's current feelings. And I feel like the Ace of Pentacles is an offer that comes forward that is very valuable. So I feel like this person is trying to work up the courage currently to come forward with an offer for you with this Ace of Pentacles. And right here in the middle of your spread, the Strength card and the King of Swords sees them trying to draw upon that inner strength, taming those fears inside of them to make a conscious and smart decision when it comes to you. The King of Swords is about truth. It's about revealing themselves. It's a very honest energy. Sometimes it can come across as a little bit cold. So I feel like this offer coming in, if they come forward with this offer, will not be an emotional offer. They're going to be guarding their heart because the King of Swords does not wear his, emotions on his sleeve. They could be a Leo as well with that beautiful Strength card. In the past, I can see that, they held quite the affinity for you. They really held you up on that pedestal. The Nine of Pentacles shows that they think you are well put together. You guys know what you're doing. You have everything in your wheelhouse for success. And they really admire that about you. They really wanted to take a leap into the unknown with you here. They wanted to they felt like fate was nipping at their heels, and maybe they never got the chance to deliver that rose, deliver that message for some of you. Maybe they let their fears hold them back. They let their because they're taming their inner fears here now. So I feel like they never really leapt off of that precipice. They never really leapt into a future with you because they let their opinion of you hold them back in a sense. They let The fact that they thought you were so abundant and so much going for you hold them back from truly expressing themselves to you, but they really had a desire to do so. And now that they are really in it and thinking about you, they're trying to build up that courage. They're trying to build up the courage to come forward. But there's something inside of them that makes them feel like this is a no-win situation for some reason with this Five of Swords. I'm going to get some clarity. But with the Temperance card, they're feeling unbalanced with you for the future. This is in the future position. It shows an unbalance, and it shows, it feels like, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Kind of a no-win situation. No one's coming out a winner in this situation. So let's get some clarity on that for you. So we have the Six of Swords in the past position. We have the Ten of Cups in the present position. And the Five of Cups in the future position with the Lovers on the back of this deck. So we're going to talk about that energy right now. We also have the Nine of Cups I just noticed, truly representing that you would be a dream come true for this person, that's how they really truly feel. That you would be a dream come true, that this connection would be the utmost in their happiness if they could make it happen. With the Six of Swords, it really shows that in the past they truly wanted to move this connection into a better place. They wanted to take that leap with you, and what they really want right now is to build a future with you. Ultimately, what they truly want right this moment, thinking about you right in this second, is to build that family. There could be a family maybe in the way of this connection. There could be children that are a factor in this connection as well. But it really shows that they want the utmost happiness for you, and they're trying to figure out a way how to get there. But the future position, it shows your person still feeling in that place of lack. It shows them not noticing what they still have going for them and really focusing on the mistakes of the past, and that, inactivity maybe in the past, maybe it didn't work out the way that they had planned when they wanted to move towards you. And so it really shows them focusing on that with this Five of Cups. And they're in a decision mode right now whether or not to come forward with this offer. Spirit is really, the Five of Cups is really a call from Spirit to take a look around. Take a look around and see what you have actually going for you. Take a look around and stop focusing on negative things. Stop focusing on the past and to focus on the future. And that's truly what your person needs to do in order to move this connection into a positive place. Future of this connection with the Ace of Cups here. I'm asking about the future now. Justice. Yeah, so they may come forward here in the future. Death card and the King of Cups. Okay, so I see your person coming forward again with that offer with this Ace of Pentacles here. They're in a decision-making mode right now. Gemini energy really represented. But this Ace of Cups shows that emotional new start, and that this will be, it'll be a just move. Like, you guys belong together. This is what this person feels. They have a lot of love to offer you with that King of Cups, but there needs to be a transition here. They're feeling like there's a no-win situation. They're unable to get their nerve up in this present moment to come forward. But this Death card shows the need for that transition, shows Spirit calling them to have a shift in attitude. And that is truly what tarot is about. I know a lot of people, see these readings and they want absolutes. They want promises. But it's such an introspective art. And it's such a call for action. And you have to act on inspired thought to lead things to a positive place. And that's what this person is being called to do through Spirit today, being called to take a look around, being called to stop focusing on the past and on the negative things of the past and on the mistakes of the past, but to focus on what you do have going for you in this connection. So there's a lot of potential. And I said that in the first pile as well. A lot of potential, action, and a transition needs to be made. You guys might be interested in the first pile. This seems pretty, not completely similar, but the future. Receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. Whoops. Practice compassion. See things through a fresh perspective. Having compassion with yourself even. Acknowledging your feelings. That King of Swords doesn't always acknowledge his feelings, but acknowledging it in yourself. Do something for someone. Give your attention to another. To get yourself out of a negative mindset, sometimes it's better to be of service to others and treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. Here we have act as if your partner is already here. That's about the manifestation. You know, if you guys want to see something in your future, you should start manifesting it now through your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Forgiving and learning. They've learned a lot from the disconnect, you know, from their fear and the lack of action. They've learned a lot through that. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. They may not feel like they have a lot to offer you, and there is a need for heart-to-heart conversations. Honesty is paramount. That's what the King of Swords is about. He's about honesty, and that's what needs to happen in the future to move this connection forward. Love yourself first, though. So important to practice self-love in order to attract love in your life. If you're talking negatively about yourself every day and that's all you're hearing from yourself, you know, it's impossible to attract positive feelings when you're in such a negative mindset. And that's truly what this card is about. It's about having that self-love, accepting yourself, loving yourself for who you are, so that you're in a high frequency when these offers come in. If your person could say anything to you right now, what would it be? Do you miss us the way that I do? So this is the current, how they're currently feeling these cards. And I'm worried that this is all in my head. And that could be like the real fear that's holding them back. The longing eats away at me. So it definitely feels like a disconnect here, like maybe a no contact situation, because they're dreaming of a second chance. I feel like they ran away when they should have maybe stayed and fought. And they're dreaming about having a second opportunity to have a do-over. I'm forever yours. And on the back of the deck, I did not follow my heart. So they're acknowledging that, you know, they didn't do what they were supposed to do, and they were not brave enough in the past. We have, I can give you what you need. A little bit of cockiness there, but they're also saying, I'm insecure. This person feels like a young energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be a young person, but it feels like a young energy. My whole world is falling apart. But I want to build a beautiful life with you. Oh, here we have, I dream of having children with you. So that could be where that 10 of Cups comes in with all of the children imagery. I'm in love with you. On the back of the deck, I want to make things right one day. Get some charms for you. Oh, Ace of Wands. Okay, we got a lot of charms today for you guys. Okay, we have, excuse me, the Ace of Wands and the Five of Wands. So you could be a fire sign. Your person could be a fire sign. The Ace of Wands is all about the inspired thought that leads to action. So they're really thinking about how to move towards you. But that Five of Wands shows that they may feel like they're in competition for you, or they may feel like there's a lot of obstacles in the way that they need to charge through. We have the Police charm today. The letter G, and the chain is wrapped around the G. The chain really represents attached to somebody and not really know why, or not understand the connection fully, but feeling tethered to somebody. We have the Chewbacca, which makes me think about somebody who has a really defined interest, a narrowed interest. Maybe somebody a little bit nerdy, you know, maybe they really love cosplay, or they really love League of Legends, or they love to play video games. It's just something that they really have a honed in interest. We have believe in love. Wishes do come true. And as I said, you know, on the back of that one deck was that Nine of Cups. It's about wishes being granted. You are a dream come true to this person if they could actually be with you. I love you to the moon and back. We have two pentacles here. And, you know, this person could be coming forward with an offer with that pentacles here, with the Ace of Pentacles on the back of that deck for your first spread. Shows an offer coming forward, a valuable offer. We have 1977 on this one. And this one has 1980. So those could be years of birth. We have this stone that makes me think of the Queen of Swords being logical. We have the King of Swords here. trying to rule with logic, trying to rule with honesty is what this person should be doing. And it's like really a call from Spirit to do so. We have the St. Anthony charm. St. Anthony was the patron saint of lost things. So that could be an apt resonation for somebody out there. The name Anthony could be important as well. And it's always important to mention that Anthony was the... he always loved to hold baby Jesus in his arms. So he has an affinity for children. This person dreams of having children with you. There could be children in this connection as well. Okay, group 2, that is your reading. This is the past, present, and future of your connection. If this resonated with your situation, please leave me a comment in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the videos I post. Like this video and head on over to Instagram if you're over there. I do offer a chance to win a free mini reading with me on a monthly basis. So the next opportunity is coming up in a couple of weeks. Other than that, I hope to see you guys here on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I'm going to move on to the last group. Bye, guys. Hello, everybody in group 3. I hope you're doing great today. Thank you for joining me. Sorry about the wobble. You guys were drawn to the hummingbird spirit and this pink lily, this beautiful pink lily. And this is your reading, the past, present, and future of your connection. The hummingbird spirit is about courage. It's about your inner light. It's about good things coming in really small packages as well. I always really focus on, I feel like you make this person's heart beat really, really fast. I just feel like their heart just goes crazy when they think about you. So let's take a look at the past, present, and future of this connection. I'll get out some cards. We'll look at the past, present, and future energies, and then we'll talk about them. Past, present, and future of this connection, please, Spirit. For those in group 3. We have the Hierophant in the past position. I just lost a card on the floor as always because that's my thing, and it is the Judgment card in the reverse position. However the cards land is how I read them. The Queen of Wands in the future position. I'm just being careful here because I spilled some tea and now I wiped it up, but I don't want my cards to get all clarifying that Hierophant card. Some of these larger decks I have a hard time shuffling because my hands are small. The King of Cups in the past position, clarifying the Judgment card in the reverse. The Queen of Cups, oh my goodness. Strong, powerful love energy here. Clarifying that Queen of Wands. The Four of Wands, beautiful, beautiful energy for the future. And the Knight of Coins on the back of the deck, the Knight of Pentacles. I'm feeling it, guys. I'm making sure it's not wet. Okay, you guys. So let's talk about this person, how they're feeling about you. The past, present, and future of this connection. We'll look at first of all, let's look at this Knight of Coins. The back of the deck energy is really a overhaul of their current energy. The Knight of Coins, I feel like you guys have been very patient. I feel like there's been a very slow progression in this connection, and you really have had to be patient with this person coming forward. But there's a certain dependability about this person that really keeps you focused, I guess. This person, I get the sense that they would do anything to make you happy. They would go to the ends of the earth to keep you satisfied in every way. But I feel like they think that they have made an error in judgment here with this Judgment card in the reverse position. When I see that in the reverse position, I see someone fearing a little bit of change, fearing maybe how you'll receive an offer from them. There's just a little bit of fear, a little bit of trepidation, but all of the love that they feel for you is truly trumping that in this current position here. In the middle here, we have the Judgment card and we have this Queen of Cups. That Queen of Cups really represents an abundant love of energy. She doesn't let any love fall out of her cup. She has so much love to offer, and she doesn't let not even a drop go to waste. So that's truly they are maybe worried that this is taking them too long to get to you. I feel like they're really working on themselves here with the Hierophant card and the King of Cups. Hierophant can represent marriage. It can represent institutions like government, education. So they may be in school working on themselves in the past. Maybe that's where you met them. It just shows them rising the levels, climbing that ladder of success and, really building themselves up to offer you a lot of abundance with this beautiful King of Cups. And when we see these two energies together, the King of Cups with the Queen of Cups right next to each other, it really creates that sense of a yin-yang situation. Soulmates, very well balanced energies. You guys could both be water signs. You don't have to be, but you could be Pisces. I just keep noticing those fish here with the Queen of Cups. And I just really feel like you guys are well matched. It could be soulmate energy here. But with that Judgment card in the reverse position in the current energy, it just shows that maybe they're fearing a little bit of the change. They're fearing coming forward right now in the current energy. But moving into the future, we have the beautiful Queen of Wands, who is filled with passion. She's filled with all sorts of wonderful ideas. She's courageous. So your person's going to move and push through this fear and come towards you to express some of those passion, to, sprinkle some of it on you. You see her like offering some abundance and love to that flower. That's what this person wants from you. That's what they want to give you. And the Four of Wands is a real indicator of soulmate energy. Not only do we have the King and Queens, ruling side by side, but the Four of Wands has that 1111 twin flame imagery here. Really shows, celebration, happiness in the future with the two of you. You guys have waited a while for this person to be maybe working on themselves, working on that offer, but it's coming, and it's a passionate one, and it's going to be a cause for celebration, I feel. Let's get some clarity here. Yeah, we got the Knight of Wands here. Passionately coming towards you. And I feel like they've been making that move for a while. As I said, the Knight of Coins is a steadfast energy, but it's pretty slow over here. So with that Knight of Wands, that passion they've been yielding for you needs to go somewhere. We have the Hermit energy. Again, a little bit of fear holding them back. That Hermit energy feels like a loneliness to me. Virgo really represented a little bit of that fear of change, a little bit of fear of coming forward to reveal themselves to you, because they do hold you in such a high regard. But here, Justice can represent marriage for me. It's coming out in the future position. It's just like twin flames, 11, like you guys belong together. There's something just about it. There's something right about it, and that's what's going to come in for amazing things. Lovers on the back of the deck, so much loving energy, soulmate, twin flame type of feeling, attraction, so much passion in this connection here. So much passion, and being able to move away from those feelings of apathy and sadness that maybe you guys have had in the past with other relationships. Final outcome, you guys, I have the Lovers card. So yeah, and working again, you've had to be patient, and your person's working on that offer right now, having to be patient but steadfast. This person would do anything to make you happy. They're working on themselves. They're working on that offer. It's coming, and it's an abundant offer of love, attraction, passion. You guys have a lot to look forward to in this connection. But always remember that tarot is very introspective, and it's always about inspired thought that leads to action. And action is really the caveat. We can be manifesting all day long, but if we don't act upon our inspired thoughts, the manifestation can't go anywhere. It loses that momentum. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to it. So that's a call for spirit for your person to stop getting out of their head with those fears, feeling like, they maybe don't have enough to offer, fear of change. Choose love. You always have a choice. Make yours with love. Embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. I feel like this person has no problems expressing themselves with that King of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Get to know each other. Learn to meet each other's need for love. So this is a new person perhaps coming in for you guys that you have not met before, or that you've met them before, but this is not someone you've had a previous relationship with. So be authentic, be real, be true, be honest. There's a lot of emotion in this spread. You know, there's not a lot of swords in this spread, which really shows that this person is adept to expressing themselves, and you as well are adept to expressing yourself. So being authentic and not hiding behind any masks is really important right now, especially when they do, you know, lead through that little bit of fear that they're having to offer this wonderful future. You know, that's being truthful with your own feelings is very important. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So that could be part of what they're working on, is working on getting over some things that are holding them back, some challenges or obstructions in their life that are holding them back. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. That card always shows up when a relationship has spent too long in the flirt zone and hasn't spent enough time moving into an actual realm. Like, let your friends help you. So this could be somebody in your friend group that you're asking about today that you've spent a lot of time flirting with, and you want to know if this is moving into something more. Definitely is going to move into something more once they move past that fear. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. They're learning right now. They're climbing that ladder. I feel like they're developing more emotional, what's the word I'm thinking of? It's like they're developing a more emotional, like, aptitude. Like, they're trying to build up. We have soulmates on the back of the deck as well, you guys. Lots of indicators of soulmates here, so I'm going to pull that card. They're just working on their emotional intelligence, I feel. They're working on that right now. And through that emotional intelligence, through building that up, they're going to be able to push past that fear that isn't really of, you know, of love, of abundance, putting themselves in that high frequency. They could say anything to you right this moment. What are they thinking right this second as you watch this video? What do they want to say? You send me mixed signals. More of that flirtation. Are you guys flirting with this person a lot and maybe pulling back whenever they, you know, come towards you? Is it like a cat-mouse game right now? They're saying you're sending them some mixed signals. And the longing is eating away at them. So the mixed signals are working because it's making them feel, you know, it's making them feel kind of back and forth. It is putting a wrench in the plans here. I fantasize about you. And I feel like that's all they can do right now is fantasize, because they have no experience with you in that way to go off of. They're worried that it's all in their head. These mixed signals that you're sending, maybe they feel one day that you like them or have the same feelings for them, and the next day they aren't sure. So it's about that clarity. It's about, you know, being honest with those honest conversations, embracing your emotions and being honest with yourself and with this person. I don't know how to tell you the truth because they're fearful right now, but they're saying, I miss you regardless of how things are looking on the outside. So that's interesting. Let's get some more little cards here. I didn't realize what we had, they're saying. But they're also saying we complement each other. And it's true. That King of Cups, Queen of Cups, you guys really do have a very beautiful type of energy between the two of you. And it's leading to that Four of Wands, you guys. That's happiness, celebration. Can lead to marriage sometimes, to a deep commitment. In a perfect world, you would be mine. And we have, I'm afraid I'm too late. They're afraid that they're hesitating too much. They're afraid that they don't have, you know, what you need. Do you want me to? Those mixed signals, they really, and we have love is patient. You know, they really want to know what the deal is. Because they do, on the back of the deck, you guys, they want a future with you. They want to know what the deal is. These mixed signals that they're experiencing from you is playing on their mind quite a bit. Choose 3 want to come out for you guys today, so that is what we're pulling. All right, let's take a look at your cards first, if I can get them out of the bowl. Okay, so we have the Hierophant again. There could be a marriage involved here. We have the Virgo as well. The Hermit. as well, and the 10 of Wands here. So that's interesting to me because, again, the Hierophant, we started it with, and it represents those institutions. You know, for some of you, I feel like saying this person, I want to say somebody could have been married in the past, but take what resonates, leave what does not. But they've been really holding these passionate feelings for you for a really long time, holding that flame for you. I don't feel like they're willing to put these flames down, but they have nowhere to put them. They want to express them. It's getting heavy. It's becoming a burden for them. But if you notice their stance, you know, they're heading towards that goal, head down, blinded by this passion, but really dedicated to the task at hand. I feel like this person has been having these feelings for you since the time they were young with this teddy bear. And we also have the baby feet. So children could be a factor in this connection, or, you know, you could have known this person from the time you were very young. We have J as an initial today. We have the nickel from 2015. So the 5th of the month or May could be significant. We also have the dime, which hasn't come up in a while. There's a sailboat on it, 2009. So the 10th of the month, or maybe October is the 10th month, I believe, could be significant. We have wish. Wish, they wish that, and be as well. They want to be with you. Your wish come true. Find joy in the journey. We also have the yin yang, you know, we had that King of Cups, we had the Queen of Cups, we had the Lovers card coming out a bunch of times. Really strong indicators of soulmate connections. I think we even had a soulmate card in here somewhere. Yeah, we did, soulmate. So, you know, strong indicators of soulmate, twin flame connections here with that beautiful 4 of Wands in the future position. Here we have every hair from fair sometimes declines. You know, it's about that fear of your person having the bloom fall off the rose. You know, that is, you know, someone in my comment section, I didn't know what that meant, but it is actually from A Midsummer Night's Dream. Worried that the bloom is going to fall off the rose, worried that it's taking them too long to express themselves and to get out of that friend zone, which I feel some of them are actually in. We have, she believed she could, so she did. I think that's an indicator from Spirit that this person's going to come forward. There's a lot of love waiting for you. There is a lot of happiness. Whoops. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. A lot of love, a lot of happiness waiting for you with this person, if they have the courage to act. And that's the thing about tarot. It's about action, inspired thought that leads to action. So lots of happiness waiting. Okay, group 3, that is your reading. If this resonated with your situation, please leave me a comment. I love to read them. You guys make me laugh and cry and every emotion in between. Please comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Even liking this video helps me out. If you're on Instagram, head on over there. I do offer a chance every month to win a free mini reading with me. The next opportunity is in a couple of weeks. Otherwise, I hope to see you guys here on another day at the Tarot Cottage. Thank you so much for joining me today. Bye, guys.